y'all finna ask why I'm breathing so hard, I had to run up 4 flights of stairs. I ain't gonna cap. I had left my phone where I was working out at, so I had to drive over there real quick and pick it up. And I was zooming up the stairs. That's why I'm breathing hard. As y'all peep, I'm finna do a Q&A. I'm saying a very, very honest Q&A. I put in my story basically. I was gonna do a Q&A today. So if you ain't peeped that, definitely follow me on Instagram, and I kind of be updating like when I'm gonna post my videos or just everything with YouTube on my story. And then I do put it on my community tab and my YouTube too. But for the most part, pretty much a lot of like up-to-date stuff really be in my Instagram story. But yeah, a lot of people was asking me questions. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. So we kind of just gonna really get straight into it. First question is thoughts on starting your own podcast. I really want to. Like I honestly really do, just cause it's crazy, bro. Like I say, I never really honestly like talking like crazy, but YouTube really got me out of my comfort zone and just doing this in general. So I think I honestly would. Somebody said, why did you move to Florida and what do you want to accomplish there? I really, honestly, I've always really liked Florida. Like I went to college in Florida State and I was in Tallahassee, Florida. And really a lot of times I used to visit Orlando like as a vacation. So if we had time off or you know what I mean? It wouldn't even be like a lot of time or something like that. So I'll end up going to Orlando a lot. And I'll be like, damn, bro, like, it's me, bro. Like, yeah, that was kind of like one of those things. But so really, honestly, it wasn't really like a toll on me to move. I think down the line, like, I guess it was because I'm realizing like I'm leaving a lot of like my friends, family. I got a lot of family in Georgia. It definitely was one of those things where I had to get out of my comfort zone and kind of just, you know what I mean, come out here. And I know for a fact, like, God was leading me out here too. Just from, it's a whole bunch of kind of stuff that was just going down where I was like, yeah, this is where I'm supposed to be. So how long do you see yourself living in Orlando? Also, what age do you want to get married? How long do I see myself living here? I honestly couldn't even really tell you, bro, but I'll definitely probably say for a little minute. What age do you want to get married? Shoot, honestly, I don't even think, if it was the right one, like I'm all in with it. Like, yo, shoot, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't really no set age where I want to get married at. But another question, somebody said, do you have a girlfriend? Nah, I don't got no girlfriend right now. What would you tell younger Phil? Just relax. Young me, I would say just relax. I feel like the younger me was kind of like, I want to do this, I need to get this done, I need to get this done, or this. Sometimes that younger Phil be creeping in for real. But I would just tell him like, bro, just relax. Not in the sense of just being lazy or nothing like that, but just relax, go and get done. Another thing definitely is like, you don't gotta follow what everybody else doing. I think when I was young, I was kind of just, I wasn't like a pure pressure dude. Like I ain't gonna care. At the same time, like I'll be going a route that I know I shouldn't be taking. You know what I'm saying? I just, cause I wanted to do it and I'm like, shoot, my partner's sliding this way, so I guess I gotta slide with them too. I might not do everything that they're doing, but I'm gonna just be around and I'll definitely probably, not all my partners, but you know what I mean? Like just certain, you know what I mean? I would tell the younger me, you ain't gotta do what everybody else is doing. Even if you by yourself or on this road or whatever, like, yeah, what's your age? I'm 26. I'm just scrolling for real, so you know what I mean? I'm really kind of rapid firing a little bit, trying to get as much done as possible because I know y'all sent me a lot of questions too. Yeah, why you single? And we going to the real deal, you know what I'm saying? Kind of juicy questions with it a little bit because I know y'all be wanting to peep that. Said, why you single? Why are you not interested in dating? Shoot, I'm single because I really just want to be for real. I'm standing on like, I know when the right one. Like that just me. And I know it for myself. When I know when someone the right one, I'm finna go out my way for that right one. When you know somebody the right one, you're gonna do some stuff where you be like, this finna hit me, bro, because I'm really going out my way to really just do this. But that's just cause, you know what I mean? You like her a lot. It kind of go both ways with that because you might be kind of lusting after a female thinking you think she the right one, but you lusting. I ain't saying the lust. I'm saying in the manner of like how shawty like, you know what I mean? Kind of take care of herself. She all out for God, of course, just the all around. It's a hard living alone. For me, honestly, nah, because like I've been around people like dang near like out of my life. Because you know with hooping wise, you really always literally got a roommate. You got, you know what I'm saying? You kicking it with the team. Off season, you really like around a lot of people. Like you playing pickup, or I think this is really the first time where I really was able to like kind of sit down and kind of just be away from a lot of things, and it really helped me a lot, honestly. How do you deal with anxiety if you have some? I think most of my fear came from was like, or if I had, I guess, anxiety about something or something crazy, it would be in the sense of like, 'cause I grew up around the hospital a lot because my parents and stuff, so it was kind of like, that's where it came in, it was kind of like a health conscious, like, dang, I don't want to go down that route, or I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. Now it would be more so like, yeah, be conscious about your eating and stuff, but yeah, like as I am right now, I kind of don't be like, I guess, fearing it. Like I'm more in God with it instead of more so fearing it and like, dang, what if this happened to me? Or I ain't really in that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't in that mode and stuff like that. And I really came from, you know what I mean, God, honestly. And that's what's been helping me a lot too. And that's only because of God, it ain't me. It's the best way to create a productive daily routine. Write out your stuff the night before. I have my morning routine in my notes, and then I have my evening. Now, as soon as I wake up, I like to do stuff stuff that I don't like doing. I'm saying when you do stuff that you don't like doing and you uncomfortable with doing, that's where you feel like you start creating that, like you start creating that real deal confidence in you, because you, at the end of it, you be like, man, I did that. Some days I don't, honestly, I don't feel like spending time with God. Like, I know it sounds, y'all gonna be like, that's what the flesh is. And that's why, you know what I'm saying, like, you constantly being God, started to like, man, all right. When I'm saying when I first started, I don't really like, you know what I mean? I need to do this, I need to go about my day, but God come first. That's type of stuff where you kind of gotta build, and you kind of gotta like, all right, first thing I wake up in the morning, I'm going straight to spend time with God. Because I know the days where, you know what I mean, I ain't really feeling like, dang, I don't feel like doing this, I don't feel like doing that, is when I don't spend time with God. And then the next thing, I'm hopping in a cold shower. And yo, you know what I mean, I'll be about my business. I work out and all that type of stuff early in the morning. The last date you went on, shoot, I ain't gonna cap, like real did. It been a little minute for, I really, bro, I don't know, like I be, you feel me, like I ain't saying dating bad or going on dates with, I'm saying the girls is bad or nothing like that, but yeah, bro, I just be, you feel me, like I just be kicking it for real. Like sometimes I really just don't feel like kicking it. Like I'm being 100% honest, y'all. Sometimes I really just don't feel like kicking it. I say I might go on a date. Most part, like I know I just don't feel like kicking it. Like I'm just keeping it real with y'all. I ain't saying I'm too good for, you know what I'm saying, shawty, I ain't saying I'm too good for the ladies. I ain't saying none of that. But when I know, like, I guess I want somebody or something like that, then I guess I kind of like pursue like that. I do want to kick it. But if I ain't really like, you know what I'm saying, digging you, or I ain't really like, I know you ain't the one or something like that, it kind of, I don't really be, you know what I mean, pursuing too hard, if that makes sense. I do love dates though, I ain't gonna cap. Yo, I do what it is, yo. How to ignore the haters is often limitation for me. I think it's kind of like something you gotta build up. I think like the worldly way of thinking, and how we think sometimes, like we always either comparing, or we always thinking what this person gonna do. We think what this person think of us. I think a lot of times we're kind of help with that. You don't gotta be a mind reader. Like, you know what I'm saying? Purpose ain't to be mind readers. You don't gotta try to think, you know what I mean? Try to understand what this person thinking or of you, or this person thinking of you, or this person thinking of you. That ain't our job. If you rounded up everybody in the world, you kicked it with them separately. Monday you kicked it with this person. Tuesday you kicked it with this person. You all rally them up and you ask them questions like, what you think of me? I bet you every one of them little people that like said something about you gonna have a different explanation about it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everybody gonna have some type of thing or some type of thought about you, or you be like this, or you act this way, or it's like, it's gonna always be like that. You know what I mean? That's another thing. You gotta show love to yourself. You gotta find yourself and love yourself. And that come from like the long time a little bit definitely helped a lot. And I think loving yourself come from you doing the task that you kind of don't want to do. And I say that in the sense of like discipline come with it. Because when you're doing this stuff, it kind of builds you up. Definitely God building you up too. But when you on the journey with God and stuff too, it's like start getting a lot of stuff done where you be like, it kind of, you know what I'm saying? I start building you up in a sense like, dang, all right, man, I done did that. Like your confidence start going up. I feel like a lot of times like that's kind of a thing too, where you don't want to do no cold showers in the morning. You don't want to do this. That stuff kind of help you out a little bit too. I'm bigger than what I think I am. It helped me also too with that. The people that's hating, or the people that's kind of like, you know what I mean? Or they on you, or doing this and that. Stuff that's way deeper than what you see. You know what I'm saying? Like they probably done went through something that kind of affected them, where they, you know what I'm saying, they're angry in this part of life right now. So you kind of got to look at it like that. Everybody got their own trauma. But it be the ones that get out that trauma, the ones that be like, man, this trauma it ain't me. You feel me? The ones that want to change, but the ones that be stuck in it and still want to stay in it and stuff like that. I ain't saying everything easy. Everybody got their own thing, but I mean, people kind of just be angry at themselves, or be angry about this, be angry about that, and they just be taking it out on other people. So what brings you joy and peace? I ain't gonna care. A lot of time when I see myself spending time with God, like on a consistent basis, bro, I be getting like joy and peace that just be coming out of nowhere. Like I'll be like, dang, I'll go to the beach or something. I'll be like, dang, this mud's so fire here, man. Like, you know what I mean? When you spend time with God, it change your whole you think of things and how you look at things. I can't even really explain, but you just kind of look at things different, bro. Nature, like being out in nature, bro, like that's where I definitely, like, if anything, I'll say I find my peace at too. Gonna make a smoothie real quick. I already know y'all wanna figure this out for sure. Somebody asked, are you still playing basketball? I ain't gonna go too deep, cause it is a long story, but we still gonna be honest. As of right now, nah, but it's not saying that I don't like basketball, or I quit, or it ain't this, or it ain't that. But as of right now, that's what I like to do. Like, honestly, this is what I like to do. I like YouTube. I just be looking up stuff for like the camera. I just look up stuff like, you know what I'm saying, how to make your joint look like a short film. Like, I be so into that stuff. I don't even know why. Well, I do know why, because I love it. But really, honestly, I've always loved YouTube. Like, I've always been on YouTube for the longest. Like, I just never started until now. Yeah, as of right now, I honestly, I can't say I'm really pursuing, you know what I'm saying, hooping. I've just been doing, you know what I mean, like just, you know, calisthenics and stuff. I ain't really hooped in a little minute, but I don't even say it told on me for real, but it kind of like put me in a mode, because I'm like, man, I don't want these folk to think I quit, because I don't never want that on my name. You feel me? Like, I don't want these folk to think like I done gave up. That's how I was thinking before. It was kind of like just immature thinking for real. And I ain't even really like speak on it for real, because at the same time, like, you know what, I don't even really care. Shoot, I'm doing this YouTube for real, and I know this is what I'm supposed to do. Like, I ain't never felt so at peace with what I'm doing. I ain't never felt so like loving what I'm doing, even if it wasn't no money in this YouTube. And we being honest on this, I'm keeping 100. Even if it wasn't no money on this YouTube, I would still be doing the YouTube, because it's something I enjoy doing. Like, the money come in because it's coming in. That's what come with it. Like, it be times where I'll be wanting to like do videos. I'll be wanting to put my own music in it, because I love doing it so much. But I know, like, as of right now, this was really paying all the bills and stuff, the YouTube and stuff, to keep it a buck with y'all. So like, it's like I gotta do that. Not saying I didn't enjoy basketball, I didn't enjoy, you know what I mean, hooping, nothing like that, because I've been doing that my whole life. But yeah, pretty much with that, bro, that's what's going on with me. And I know 100% this is a fact. Like, this is my journey. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. I ain't just finna be doing this to be cool. I ain't doing this to like, I want to do the content and stuff too. Like, this is just me, the content, but I'm trying to keep it real too, because I'm trying to come different. Like, I'm really trying to change something in the world. I'm on a mission, bro. Like, that's how I think of with this YouTube thing. Like, I think of this like this a movie, bro. Like, I'm trying to change a lot in this world. I'm trying to lead the earth, where they say, man, Phil helped a lot of people. Like, helped a lot of people, bring a lot of people to Christ. He helped a lot of people change their way of thinking and made them better. Like, that's how I'm really trying to lead this earth on some. Like, that's why I'm so passionate about it with. That's why I'm talking like this. I wasn't even thinking like this for real back then. I'm thinking of, man, I just need the M's. I just need the money. I just need this and that. But man, like, once I know like this is what I love doing, and like this is my purpose, like, and God showed me like this is it. It was up, like, it's dang near over, and I'm putting all my chips on it. Like, this it. When you being you loving what you doing, you get paid to be you. I mean, and I'm blessed to even have this stuff. I'm blessed to even have money coming in from YouTube to do this, bro, and doing it, and I love it. You see what I'm saying? So I probably done said love it 1,000 times, so y'all know what's happening with this YouTube. How do you deal with temptations of the world? Hey, this one right here, I still deal with it. Like, even still to this day, I still deal with it. One of the main things is I definitely say lust. And I think a lot of people, when people come in, you know what I'm saying, and God and stuff, people be like, oh, he deals with lust. Like, oh my, like, yeah, yeah. I deal with a lot, you know what I'm saying? I deal with a lot of temptation. I deal with a lot of stuff. I'm saying, like, we just keeping it real, for real. Like, yeah, bro, like, when I told y'all when baptism, like, it hit, like, it started to, like, all right, yeah, here come the journey, like, here come the fight. So all the old stuff that I was wanting to do, all the old this and that, I'm like, dang, like, I kind of still want to do that. So it was a constant fight of going back and forth. That's one of the things where I had to learn, like, and I'm still learning that you can't just starve the flesh, because when you starve the flesh and you just go on a fast and you don't just substitute it with, you know what I'm saying, the word of God or other stuff, you're gonna make it like even harder for yourself, because when you starving it, what happens? Like, the craving get harder and harder, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta substitute it with something. If you ain't substituted with something and you just be on some like, oh, I'm just not gonna do it, or I'm just gonna take, you know what I'm saying, stop doing this. I had to learn I kept falling, like, every time I kept falling. You gotta substitute it with something else, and you gotta know your flesh, you gotta know yourself. I know myself, like, I'm starting to, like, now really realize I know myself. Like, after 10, after 11, it start getting late night. It's on some like, all right, I gotta get off the Instagram. And it's a lot of time where I'm like, I just need to just look at something. Nah, I gotta get off the Instagram. Feel me? Like, Instagram got a lot of stuff where I had to unfollow a lot of females. You see what I'm saying? So I had to unfollow a lot of folks. So now y'all, I'm just keeping it real with y'all. Now y'all see I'm only following like 12 people. And it ain't nothing against my partners. It ain't nothing against this and that. I know everybody got a little, you know what I'm saying, like a little thing. Like, I had a couple things where it'd be like, man, why you don't follow me, bro? Like, I know a lot of people probably on some, like, you know what I mean, like, oh, he don't rock with me, oh, it ain't on none of that. I mean, it is what it is. A lot of people probably unfollow me, you know what I'm saying, unfollow me. And it ain't no pressure. Like, I still don't got no pressure, you feel me? If you see me, you know what I'm saying, person, I'ma still dap you up, show love. It ain't no none of that. Instagram just be Instagram, but I know a lot of times where I fail or I was falling and stuff through the Instagram. You see what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of times you just be scrolling, you just like, dang, like why is this in my face? Or dang, why this in my face? So you kind of got to know yourself and you got to set like boundaries. They don't mean you lame. That don't mean you don't mean none of that. That's how the world way of thinking it, but you know yourself. So if you want to, you know what I'm saying? You got partners, something like, man, just come into the crib, man. We just invite a little bit of females over, and you know yourself and you trying to get out that old self, you shouldn't be going over there. Cause you know, even if y'all ain't doing nothing, even if the female is just cool and stuff, you know how you feeling right now. You know if you know what I'm saying, you get over there, you gonna wanna do the powwow. Best tips of growing on social media. It's gonna be my last question, bro. Y'all really hit me with a lot of questions, bro. And I was really supposed to do, this video wasn't even really supposed to go like that. I was really supposed to be about my day. Like I was really supposed to be going through the day and answering questions and stuff, but I love these questions, man. I love chopping it up with y'all. So this how I be, you know what I'm saying? Like it just, you know what I mean? That's just what it is. Tips on growing it, like honestly what I did, I was posting fit pictures, honestly, cause I like fashion a lot. Y'all know, if y'all look at my YouTube channel and stuff like that, my old videos, it was pretty much just straight fashion. So I was really just doing straight fashion videos. I was just posting fit pictures, bro. There would be times where I would post 2 fit pictures in one day, bro, back to back. But I don't really want stepping nowhere for real. I just like to try on clothes, and I'll go in my closet, put a fit on, whatever, post it, and then them jumps to just run it up. So that's how I was kind of doing my way with that. And I wouldn't necessarily tell y'all to do, you know what I mean, post fit pictures every day or like, you know what I mean, twice a day. I ain't saying that, but it was kind of what I was feeling. Like if I felt like posting a fit picture that day, I would do it. So I was kind of being on that type of time. It wasn't on no set time or analytics. I gotta post it at this time or this. For the most part, like that's how I kind of grew mine. And then also, as y'all know, I played basketball. So I really already had kind of that following already a little bit because I already was hooping. So I had a lot of like, you know what I'm saying, people following me from Florida State. So on top of that, and on top of the growing, that's how I kind of was doing it. But I'll definitely say with the fits and stuff like that, I was just being me. I was putting on some fits that people were like, dang, like, bro, really getting off with the fits. And that's how I was going about it. I was just doing stuff that I was just being me with my fits, you know what I'm saying? And then that started growing, and then I used to just talk with my partners, like a lot of my friends, you should start a YouTube for real, or do it, you know what I'm saying? Do something with YouTube, and started a YouTube. Yeah, when I started YouTube, I was doing like fashion videos. I was doing like, I did a Walmart challenge, like, and then I did like a prank video or something like that. You know what I mean? I like the fashion and stuff, of course, but it was more so, like, you feel me? Like I was just, you know what I'm saying? I really wasn't like enjoying what I was doing. And then, yeah, my YouTube kind of started going up. And then after that, that's when I was constantly kind of just posting on YouTube, and it kind of just took off from there. I started really like, I'm like, bro, you know what? I want to do vlogs. I like doing vlogs, but I want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to do vlogs in a certain way to kind of like that movie type vibe. So, and I would just, I know everybody say it like consistently posting, but I would definitely say that, like, honestly, that is good. But I'm telling you, bro, the more you be yourself, and people just don't want to do it, like being vulnerable on the internet, because you feel me, like they want to, you know what I'm saying? Some person might say this, or some people might just say this, but like, that's what come with it, bro. Like I think everybody got a mask on, you feel what I'm saying? Like everybody in this world got a mask on, but nobody want to take that mask off. They're like, dang, I don't want folks to see how I really am. I don't want folks to see how I really, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like the main people that really be like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna be the one. They take that mask off, say, this who I am, man. Like this, you know what I'm saying? Be the ones that they be going far. They just telling you like just to, you know what I'm saying, all your information out, or you know what I'm saying, like all your personal stuff. I ain't saying do that. Like, yeah, that's definitely what I say, man. It's been going smooth, bro. Like like it's been a blessing. Like YouTube has been a blessing, bro. We in here, you see what I'm saying? Like we in here. Like God did that. I ain't gonna cap down to y'all. Yeah, man, I know it's a lot of questions. I ain't want to, like I said, I ain't want to be on this much too long. Yeah, man, I just want to come in here because I ain't did a Q&A in probably a minute, because I know y'all wanted to ask some questions and stuff. So y'all want to start, you know what I mean, asking questions again, or re-asking questions. If I didn't get to it, I apologize, but definitely follow me on the social media, man, because that's where a lot of my, you know what I'm saying, like I said, my updates and stuff be. But definitely need to get outside, because outside looking smooth. I ain't no cap, man.